Hey, and welcome back to Terror Tales of LA, the podcast.
I'm your host, Adri Diaz.
And I'm your other host, Quentin Ridings.
How you doing, Quentin?
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty
I'm
good.
feeling a little dehydrated after last week.
Oh, don't I know it?
Yeah.
Don't I know
Maybe
it?
went a little too hard.
I think I was okay. I think you may have been
Have a
little cuckoo.
little too much fun. Yeah. That was an experience. I'm glad we did it.
That was a very fun experience. I liked it. I thought
Yeah.
drunk scary stories was fun.
And what's quickly becoming a very common refrain on the podcast is that we're learning and we're growing.
We're growing, we're reflecting.
We're reflecting after every episode.
Stretch that tongue, Quentin.
Reflection?
Reflecting.
Reflecting.
I make Quentin stretch his tongue before we start this podcast.
I'm always getting yelled at about my cramped little tongue.
I'm not. Well, you shouldn't have such a cramped little tongue. And second of all, I'm not yelling. I'm being stern, assertive.
You know why my tongue is little and cramped? Because I'm busy listening to women.
Oh, shut the heck up. Our producer's nodding his head. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's agreeing with me. Got 2 ears.
How was the rest of your day? Because we recorded that
Early
in the
afternoon.
Yeah. How was the rest of your day?
Pretty uneventful. I mean, I just drank water. Drank water.
You drank a bunch of water. I immediately had a show, like an improv show. But I had to take a nap. I had to.
Just a classic.
And I was so late to the show.
Yeah, just a classic power drunk nap to.
Power drunk nap. Woke up in a hot sweat. Rushed over there. And honestly, I crushed.
Never been better. Everyone loved it.
Never been better. And then later that night, went to a party and got into an argument with my friend. So that was my night. That was my day. After day drinking after this podcast.
I feel like I'm trying to remember. Have I ever had a good experience with day drinking? And I feel like it's a no. Like even the best version of day drinking to me is just I went home and got sleepy.
Right. That's like all you can really do.
Yeah, it's like you never like hit that like don't worry, we're gonna rest up for a little bit and then we'll go out.
Right.
We're for sure doing more tonight.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, I gotta take a disco nap, but then that disco nap never ends.
It just becomes like a night's sleep.
Or it should end because I went out and then I got into a fight with my friend.
Yeah, which you would not have if you'd gone straight home after the show.
Yep.
So what did we learn?
We learned that my friend was being a bitch that night. He was being a little bitch.
Well, there you have it. I hope he learned that lesson too.
I hope he learned that lesson.
Yeah.
And I'll make him learn that lesson.
Speaking of little bitches,
Go on.
this week we're talking about the movie that has the biggest little bitch.
One that literally rips out of your chest
Mm-hmm.
and acts like they're the damn boss of the whole spaceship.
Yep, ruins everyone's good time.
Ruins everyone's good ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking cigarettes during breakfast.
Yep, cigarettes and cereal, man. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. And that little bitch ruined it all.
Absolutely destroyed it.
Absolutely destroyed it.
But what movie is this?
What movie are we about to talk about?
We're talking about.
We got to figure out how to introduce movies better.
Well, I feel like we always go for like the kind of like the at the same time thing.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So let's do our best impression of the title as a character.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the 1979 movie Alien, which I just learned it's not plural. It's just Alien.
Because they saved it for the sequel.
Got it. In my little notes, I wrote aliens, but then I scribbled
Just
it out
over and
real
over
quick.
again.
Yeah. Why did we decide to talk about this movie? Rewatch this movie and talk about it?
I mean, it just seemed appropriate with Alien Romulus about to be released in theaters.
Next week, right?
Yes.
Nice.
And I figured why not, revisit a classic. And what a classic it was. It holds up so well.
How many Alien movies are there?
I believe canonically there's 4 plus the affiliated sequel/prequels, Prometheus and like Alien Covenant are all set in the same universe.
Okay, so how many?
I want to say 6.
6
In total?
That's a lot of movies.
It's pretty expanded
and
universe.
then now will be 7.
This will be the 7th.
Wow. Didn't Danny McBride,
He was in Alien Covenant.
he directed it or he was just in it?
Just in it.
That's right. He was just in it.
Yeah.
I've only seen Alien and then that one that he was in.
It's a weird. Those are weird choices.
Well, I didn't even see Alien for the first time until maybe 10-ish years ago. Mm-hmm. And I only saw it once. So rewatching it for this
Did
podcast.
it feel pretty fresh?
No.
Oh, no, like for you, was it like
No.
So this was like all familiar.
No, it wasn't familiar. I was like, I don't know if I've actually seen this movie.
Oh, so yes, I mean like it felt fresh, it felt new.
Oh, I thought you meant like, oh, I just watched it, so it's so fresh.
No, like
in my
it, like
mind's eye.
you kind of went into it with like open eyes. Like it was like it. You know, when you've watched a movie to death, it's like it feels like a little cliche. You're less excited by like the jump scares or the reveals.
No, it felt fresh, like I've never seen this before, because I'm not sure if I have.
Oh,
So maybe I've only seen the one with Danny McBride.
insane.
I know. I love him.
I should just start with that. Yeah, we're just gonna start with Alien Covenant.
I love him.
He is,
I have weird taste in men because I love Paul Dano and I love Danny McBride.
Yeah, your list of ideal bachelors in Hollywood. That's the spectrum we're working with.
Those are my men.
those
Those are my boyfriends.
those your alphas.
Yeah, so what does that make me?
Weird.
No, if they're
No.
alpha, what does that make me? I'm like their little
I think you'd be a co-alpha.
co-alpha. I don't know the incel terminology. That's why I'm asking you.
I don't think it usually applies. Thank you. Yeah, because I know all about it. Well, I think the problem is like I don't feel like shockingly they don't have a lot of words for women.
Oh,
Or
okay.
I guess the ones they do are probably less than flattering.
Okay, so we'll keep that out of our mouths.
Well, let that live in Reddit.
Okay, perfect. Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to talk about Ridley Scott. He directed this movie, his Alien, right? This is the only movie he directed out of the Alien franchise?
No, I mean we're counting like Prometheus and Alien Covenant. I think he came back to the franchise or like executive produced one. But after this, because like the next film, Aliens, is directed by James Cameron.
Got
Which
it.
is why it has more of an action movie feel. This is like more of I would say a true, straight up like horror sci-fi film, like a good, like a throwback to like a 50s, 60s monster movie.
Got it. Okay, well, let's get into it.
All right, here we open. Where else? Space.
Space,
It's big and scary out there.
big and spooky.
On the Nostromo,
Nostromo.
a mining ship.
So what were they mining? What were they looking for?
Ore.
I asked myself that. Huh?
It said like 2,200 million tons of ore.
What the hell's an ore?
Ore is like a mineral or like a rock. Things that you're
They travel into space for a rock.
like they're miners. That's literally like they're shipping it back to Earth.
Did you know my high school mascot was a miner? Not like a child, but like an actual diamond miner.
I was about to make a Drake joke.
No, we're leaving Drake in the past, remember?
Yeah, that's right, Drake. We're done with you.
Yeah, we had a bigger mascot.
Yeah.
We had the miner and then Drake was the bigger.
Yeah.
No, I always felt like it was so weird when I would tell people like, oh yeah, our mascot's the miner. And everyone was like, huh?
I mean, because you're from the valley, but was there like a lot of mines out there?
We were called El Diamante. Shout out to El Diamante High School in Visalia, California, which is the diamond. And for some reason, they were just like, oh, the mascot is a miner who's looking for diamonds. So it kind of makes sense in theory. But it's so funny because our mascot was literally just a guy. Like a guy in a guy suit.
Yeah, just like wearing overalls
With
or
a,
something.
and a big old hat and a pickaxe.
I mean, yeah. Need you say more?
That is kind of funny thinking about it.
It's a lazy mascot.
The mascot was just a bigger man. That's so funny. I'll throw up some old high school photos here.
Here, yeah.
If you're watching here.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, they're miners.
They're heading back to they're in hypersleep, but they're heading back to Earth.
Yes, their ship is called the Nostromo,
Yes.
and then their program is called Mother.
Yeah, that's like the central AI that runs the ship.
Got it. I was so confused at first.
Yeah. So we're in space. We're heading back to Earth. Everyone's in hypersleep. Because I think like even if we're like doing like the fake science of everything, nothing really can move faster than like light. So if you actually want to be able to sort of not really age through these trips, you go to sleep,
Oh, I would love that.
right?
I would love
You close
that.
your eyes on one planet, you wake up on another. It's the
Amazing.
best.
And
Yeah.
and time went by, but you don't age.
You just get to wake up in a new place.
I would love
You're just
that.
like in suspended animation, I think is the word, like the terminology.
Oh, I
Yeah.
would love that. I did write down the only note I really took about the scene where they're sleeping was like, I could never sleep in those beds. Being forced to sleep on your back?
Are you a like side sleeper, right?
Oh, big time side sleeper. And TikTok tells me that that's bad for you because it gives you wrinkles.
How so? Oh,
Because you're smushing your face on the
smooshing
pillow.
your face. I think, but who cares?
I do.
think it's more important.
Hollywood does. That's who.
Well, it's like more important to sleep.
I know, but a lot of people train themselves to just like sleep on their back. It's supposed to be better for you anyway. Because I'll wake up with like my back hurting because I was like sprawled out all weird.
Yeah. Yeah, stretch
When afterwards.
when you wake up. And
I know, but usually I'm waking up late and I don't got time to stretch. What? You can tell me you wake up every day and you stretch.
fall out of bed, start rolling around the floor.
No, you do not. I
like,
know that's not true.
I'm limber as hell.
Ew.
One of those guys I like to put my foot behind my head.
No, you wish. You wish you could suck your own dick, huh? I think we talked about this before, not on the pod, but if you could suck your own dick, would you?
No. Because it's not gonna feel like someone else doing it. It's like all you can think about is like you doing it.
Whatever.
Quote me on that.
Our producer did not. He's on to you now. He's on to you.
So the reason they wake up out of hypersleep is because there's the distress signal, and part of the ship's parameters is that it responds to like certain external like data or like stimuli. In this case, distress signal. So it pulls them out of like of hypersleep and out of like hyperdrive nearby like this planet or planetoid.
Right. Real quick. There was a cat on ship. Was the cat also in hypersleep?
Yeah, it's small enough you can sleep in like the little
Cute.
the beds with someone.
Okay, good. 'Cause I was
Jonesy.
gonna say Jonesy, my favorite character.
Yeah, horror legend Jonesy, played by 4 different orange cats.
Oh,
Yeah.
orange cats are really the best.
They're wonderful.
Love them. I have an orange cat.
Yeah.
He's so cuddly. Bert.
It makes perfect sense. Mm-hmm. Like that she's able to pick him up later
Yes.
when the shit's going down. He's chill about it.
But see, Bert, he all he does is want fucking food, so I could not have him on that ship because he'd be blowing my cover if I was trying to hide from an alien.
You'd be trying to chomp the alien, take a little bite out of him.
Bert I found him on the streets and he's a scavenger, very sweet, but he loves to eat.
You never forget the times before, and
He has trauma.
he's got food scarcity like trauma, so like he's always down to eat.
2 down.
Yeah, because he doesn't know when the next meal is coming from, so he's like worried
Aw.
about it.
So sad. Mm-hmm. Anyways, if he was on that ship, he would blow my cover.
Yeah, you're done. You're cooked.
Oh, done. And he'd eat me with
Yeah.
the alien.
Oh yeah, they'd split you.
Yeah. The alien's scared of Bert.
Yeah.
The alien's like, oh, okay, take it. But anyways, so they wake up. They're like, oh shit, some shit's going down. But of course, we got to have our cereal and cigarettes.
We gotta have a smoke and some like plain Cheerios.
It's funny. It's funny because this is supposed to take place in like 100 years or so.
Like 2122.
Yeah.
We verified.
Do you think that civilization's going to go back to cigarettes, or do you think that was not a good look because it seemed like it dated itself because no one was actually vaping?
Because they assumed that like I don't know. I think what's the point of like living in the future if they can't like solve all our issues?
That's true.
Like they live in a perfect world where it doesn't matter. Cigarettes are like fair game because there's no downside.
Okay. I'm just saying because vapes are so popular now.
Oh sure.
In my head, if this was taking place in the future, I would expect them all to have vapes.
They light up. Vapes do look kind of futury.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It seemed dated to me, and they all had 80s hair. So I was like, you telling me in the future, in the year 2122,
Yeah.
everyone's going to have an 80s hairdo.
Yep.
And then be smoking cigarettes.
Yep. And looking all like I do appreciate. I think they used glycerine for like the makeup. That it looked like the ship was hot.
Yeah.
Like everyone looks kind of like sweaty and uncomfortable. Like yeah, like they don't spend a bunch of money on AC in the future.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's a spaceship, so it's like how much AC can you really get? So, anyways, they're smoking. They're smoking at breakfast. They find a planet
Well,
to land on.
they go to this planet because they're following the distress signal.
Right. So to move the story along, they
land on the planet. We send out a little boarding party to like look what's up. And we see this very ominous looking, kind of like horseshoe shaped ship.
Oh, I wrote urinal looking. It's kind of urinal looking, like the toilet seat.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. It looks like a big toilet bowl.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So like
Big toilet bowl. Yeah, that's a better word.
This flying toilet bowl.
Very Spaceballs
Very,
of them.
yeah, very, very Spaceballs. So they go on board and they see the extremely large corpse.
Oh, yeah, that was scary.
Of who was the pilot of the ship that exploded from outward. That clearly got chest bursted himself or herself or itself.
So wait, was
that's who
that an alien?
There was another alien.
An alien skeleton.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's what's likely was what's sending out the distress signal to
Got it.
any and all frequencies.
Got it.
So we have one of our crew members, played by John Hurt, goes below to just further investigate, and that's where we find
These
our big old eggs.
Big old veiny eggs.
I know those were some big old eggs.
Nasty eggs.
Mm-hmm. And he does what anyone would do, which is wait, shine a light on it, wait for it to open up, and stare directly into it.
As we all do.
As we all do. No one is above curiosity, I suppose.
God.
But also, how great did they just again I don't want to knock modern filmmaking too much, but how good and physical did everything look in this movie?
Oh yeah.
Even the egg itself, it looked
like it was
real.
breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, every production value was phenomenal in this, even for a 70s movie.
I know. So John Hurt gets face hugged.
And that's what it's called, right?
I mean, I think that
That's the terminology they
the
used.
technical term.
The scientific term.
Yeah, the scientific face hugged.
He did. Mm-hmm. He got face hugged.
Yeah. And so back on the ship, you have Sigourney Weaver.
Queen.
Mm-hmm. And
Queen.
And Ian Holm, Ash. Oh, Sigourney Weaver's character, Ridley. Sorry. They're both waiting on the ship. And it feels like it's been a while. And so Sigourney's like, I should go out and see what's something's gone wrong. We've lost video feed. We've lost audio.
Right.
At which point they bring back John Hurt, who's still has the thing on his face.
It looked like a big old crab on his face.
Yeah, he had a big old crab on his face.
Yeah.
And she's like,
broke through the helmet because he was wearing an astronaut helmet.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, it had to get up in there. Mm-hmm. It had to hug that face.
Had to hug that face.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time. It's lonely it's lonely in space.
Are you saying that alien was trying to get its pussy ate?
I get where it's coming from.
Quentin.
Too many lonely nights. Too many lonely nights out in space.
That alien was sitting on that face.
It went. It went. Hey, Mister.
Okay, be honest, Quentin. If you took a hot girl home, you meet her at a place you frequent a lot, drawing room.
Sure. Yeah.
She takes you home, and she's like.
She's face hugger from the waist below.
Yeah, and she ascends from the floor and goes. Would you still eat it?
Yeah, I
even how scary that is.
Yeah, I welcome my death. I guess if I had to go out, I could go out worse. Go out like a hero.
A hero.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't care how nasty your bits look.
Quentin, you shouldn't even be saying that. As a feminist, you should think all of them are beautiful.
Because that's what I say. I don't care because I think they're all beautiful.
That was not the subtext I heard.
They're all gorgeous.
Okay. Anyways, they head back to the ship because they're like, "Oh fuck, this horny alien's on my face."
Yeah.
And this is Sigourney Weaver's character
rightly wants to adhere to quarantine. But
guess what?
Mr. Weird Ash. He's already got a weird kind of energy to him. They mentioned he'd been put on the crew at the last minute, so no one's really sure what his deal is. Mm-hmm. He ignores Sigourney, who at the time is a big deal, on ships and across all professional military kind of rankings. she is the acting officer on board, so she is supposed to be obeyed because like it's important to follow like rank and file. It's how people are. I know it's very exciting, but it's important for the safety and like the way to run a vehicle.
Oh, you're still talking.
Yeah. But he ignores her and he lets him in.
Okay, that's what I was trying to say, but you just elaborated way more than what I was going to say. I was going to say this baddie, Sigourney Weaver, is like, nah, keep their asses outside. We have to quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
And then this weirdo is like, you're a woman, shut up. And then he opens the door, and I'm like, and guess what? Bad shit starts happening because you guys didn't listen to a woman.
You didn't listen.
This movie's actually a feminist movie.
You didn't listen to a woman in charge. You let the short guy.
It's always a short guy.
It's the little weird short guy. Lo and behold, screws it up for everybody else.
They always do.
Mm-hmm.
A short king will always fuck up something, whether it's a spaceship.
I know.
My life.
I know why they're
No matter
short.
which one it is, they're fucking up something.
The reason gravity didn't let them grow, they're weighed down by too much evil.
Oh, for real. They got evil making them short.
Evil makes you short.
Okay, so pretty much Ash's argument was, he's a science officer of the ship, and he's like, bring them in, they might die, but then Sigourney Weaver's like, we might all die though.
Yeah, which is how
very fair.
Yeah, quarantine should work. But
You non-maskers in 2020.
Look, you would have been letting aliens on the ship.
Oh, for sure. All Trump supporters would have let those aliens.
They'd all be gone now. They'd all be like the weird aliens.
They think they could just pray the alien away.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's not get political. So
it's not that kind of podcast.
I am not smart enough to be political on this. So anyways, they get on the ship. That's when they really realize, like, oh shit, there's like this alien on his face.
Yeah.
What do we do? They're trying to remove it, but then the alien blood is like acid.
Yeah,
and literally burns through every level of the ship.
Yes, it's a very well-designed creature in the sense like it has a natural defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
In acidic blood, and also it puts its victim into like some kind of coma, but like still allows. They're saying it still like allows him to breathe.
Right, so he wasn't dead.
Yeah, because he's essentially an incubator for its like next evolution.
Right. That it took me a second to realize that too, because again, I did not remember any of the details of the movie, and I was like thinking, why is he doing that? And then later, when it's revealed the alien was inside, I was like, oh, he was the baby daddy actually.
Yeah, I mean that's a big point in the movie. It's probably been discussed in like greater detail or like more eloquently than this, but a huge design. The design of the aliens and a lot of like the stuff on the ship they visited were done by this Swiss conceptual artist named H.R. Giger, who painted his night terrors, and that was like they were like kind of weird biomechanical flesh beings, and that kind of led to them.
I was waiting for you to talk again so I could snore over it.
Yeah. But the reason they were kind of drawn like that, they are kind of like resemble like a weird flesh meets like machine, and they are kind of like phallic in nature, and the movie kind of preys on this very real male fear of like something that like violating you, forcing itself down your throat, and then essentially impregnating you. And like and basically making
I said we can't get political, but I'm about to get political right now.
And basically making the even like a male, a baby mama. And so that's why so much like the alien creatures look the way they do.
No, the alien would be the baby daddy.
That's what I mean. They look like this to like inspire fear in men.
I see. Okay, got it. And then what happens? The alien just like eventually, when they're not looking, the alien gets off his face.
They
dies. Can't find it. It dies. That's right. Because it did its job.
It served its purpose. It passed on. It's like
if only.
It did.
If only men would just pass away.
Ladies, wouldn't that be more fun if every time after a late night out, the guy just rolls over and dies?
Ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies.
You just have to drag him out to the curb and that's the end of it. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't life be so much more simple?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So John Hurt wakes up and like everyone's like kind of in shock because like he seems pretty okay.
Yeah, he seems fine.
Doesn't really remember a lot.
No. And then what is the first thing they do? They go and go eat
Hey,
some cereal.
some cereal, some noodles. It looks like and,
some weird noodles.
Yeah, and some cigs.
And some cigs.
Why not?
So everything seems great. Everyone's like
cheery.
la la la. Wow, I guess the alien died because they found the
They found the body. So
they
like,
found the body.
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. And then Ruh-roh. He starts coughing.
He starts hacking.
He starts hacking. First of all, gross.
Yeah.
Second of all,
Cover your mouth.
Cover your damn mouth. He's hacking up a storm. They're like, is he choking? We don't know. Then he starts getting all crazy. And everyone's like, relax, my guy. They're like holding him down, you know?
they're like, no one tries to do the Heimlich. They're like trying to shove a spoon down his
Oh,
mouth.
right.
Yeah, get a spoon in there. That'll do it.
That's what I didn't know if they were giving him the spoon to like bite on or if they were like,
trying to flip it out. If
yeah,
he was
no one did
choking.
the Heimlich maneuver.
I guess that hadn't been invented yet in the year 2122. No one thought of that. It faded out.
It was a lost practice.
Yeah, the mythical Heimlich maneuver.
In 2109, they invent the spoon.
It's better supposedly.
Yeah. And then we get the famous alien scene
Yeah.
where his chest explodes.
Yeah.
And a little alien.
Comes out and says hello.
He pops out. Did you notice the alien had a little grill?
Yeah, like his teeth were shiny.
His teeth were all silver.
Yeah.
And then he scurried off all fast, like really quick. It was kind of funny, but like cool.
Yeah. And apparently the crew's reaction were genuine because they didn't realize the level of like gore that was supposed to happen.
Oh, that's fun.
So they didn't prep them ahead of time. So like how they reacted was kind of like in shock. It's like because they just weren't ready for that
Right.
puppet.
Right. No, it's a very good puppet. It was very fun. Loved when it scurried away.
It does like a little Muppet though with a little tail because
Yeah.
its little tail was flapping.
He was like,
It's like a little mouse.
it was cute. And then they start looking for it. They're like, oh shit, what have we done?
Look, yeah.
And then they're like tracking it, right? There's like a motion sensor thing going on the ship, but they accidentally find the cat.
Yeah, Jonesy sets off the radar. Like, we can't have him running around because it'll throw off our sensors.
Right, but then they did the rookie move of just being like, go find the cat by yourself.
Hey, Harry Dean Stanton.
Yeah.
You're not that famous. You can go look for the cat.
Right. You seem like a day player.
Yeah.
You go find that cat.
Legend. We love Harry Dean. He's awesome.
And he's looking for the cat, and again, being very chill about it.
I mean, yeah, well, because in their minds, they're looking for a little guy.
That's true, but that's still scary. I'd be
I
scared.
mean, yeah, but like none of like they're not freaking out.
Yeah, they don't know the alien's really big yet.
It must have grown very fast too.
So fast. Well, it's interesting though, because he should have known because he found like the shedded skin on the ground, like a snake. The alien shedded its
Right.
skin.
But
Or I couldn't even really tell
it was
what
like
it was. That's what I
it
assumed.
was supposed to be like skin. Yeah.
Or like a big condom
Yeah. looking like a big used condom.
from the alien.
Yeah. It busted so hard it like popped out of its skin.
Quentin.
Just shot back to the other side of the room.
So anyways, he finds the cat, and then the cat starts hissing, and he's like, what's up, dude? You know me. Stop hissing at me. Turns around, there's a big, giant, scary alien. Big, giant, scary alien.
Yeah.
Kills him. Very scary. The practical effects were really cool.
Such a good reveal. With the up close, you got all the steam going on, and then like the reveal of like it inside the mouth is like a proboscis, kind of like another like a snake inside its mouth or something.
All right, I got
Like
a question for
stinger.
you. You bring a hot girl home.
And she has got a mouth inside her.
Can I finish what I was going to say?
Yeah.
Why you got to ruin the joke?
Tell it right.
I was going to say, what if she loves you and cherishes you?
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's what I was going to ask.
But actually, bring a girl home.
You're like,
literally.
ew, no.
Yeah. No. I want the girl with the two mouths.
All right.
I want the girl who keeps a second fleshlight down her throat.
Quentin writings.
That's what it'd be like. If you like think about it, yeah.
You know, honestly,
I should be alone. I deserve it. Probably.
anyways, my favorite part of that scene was how the cat just watched him die, and I was like, that's such cat.
Yeah.
That's giving
Yeah,
cat.
the cat's just like just kind of like he's screaming and like getting killed, and he's just like the cat's just like kind of derping along.
It was funny because like if it was a dog, the dog would be barking.
Yeah,
and
freaking
scared.
out. Yeah.
But the cat was just like, Okay. And
Yeah.
it was very much giving cat. Okay, so I wrote down in my little notes that the science officer, Ash, was like way too chill about everything.
Yeah.
But then you find out that he's actually a...
Android.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I thought he was just a bad actor. I was like, why did they cast this guy?
Why is he not freaking out? Why is he not more worried?
Right.
It's because he gets special parameters from the iconic corporation they all work for is called the Wayland Yutani Corporation.
Wait, where's Mother coming from?
That's just like the name of the program. But the corporation they work for is called like the Wayland Yutani Corporation.
Got it.
And so they make these androids that have these little extra programs underneath them in case of variables like finding an alien arise.
Got it.
So he's like, his whole thing is like,
That was a nice little twist. I did like that.
yeah, because his whole thing is like, I don't care if the crew dies. My one job is to get this alien to like whatever the nearest like checkpoint is. So that's why he's like trying like to do his things.
Because when he started sweating, which looked like milk, I was like, oh, he must be the alien. I thought like the alien took over his body.
Yeah.
And then we find out then, the twist of that, which was very cool. The effects were very cool of that.
When he like, what a weird way to try to murder someone though with like a rolled up.
Yeah, he just rolled up a newspaper and tried.
Make her eat it.
I thought when he rolled it up, I thought he was gonna like spank her.
Yeah.
like a dog that just peed in the house.
He's like a weird British old little guy.
Well, it's so funny because
Naughty
naughty
woman.
Yeah, he's trying to kill Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Because she's like, fucking, you fucked this up.
Well, no, she's able to access the mother and like find out what's going on.
Oh, that's what she was reading. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't be reading.
You saw those words on screen, your eyes just went blank.
My eyes went crossed.
Yeah. Because at that point, the original captain of the ship is also dead.
Right. He went to go find it and literally got roasted.
Yeah. I don't think he didn't get a chance to use the flamethrower on it.
Yeah.
The alien just went like surprised and like gave him like it looks like a hug. He like looks like a little when a kid like just puts his arms out.
Oh, I think I missed that part.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh yeah, so the captain died earlier on.
Yes.
And then one thing I did notice in the scene where he was trying to like make Sigourney Weaver eat the rolled up magazine, there's like some pornographics
Yeah.
on the back.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? They didn't have space porn in the year 21?
Nope.
22?
There was a big revival of bringing back paper.
Yeah.
That's like the
Or
retro.
bringing
Yeah.
Cigarettes,
Yeah.
spoons for choking,
Yeah.
and paper pornographics.
Yeah, it's like how weirdos now like, are like get obsessed about like medieval Japan or something.
I don't know about this.
You know, also it's a guy thing to
okay.
get really into something from the past and make it a big part of your personality. So in the future, why would that be any different?
Sure.
You got these guys who are obsessed with like our time period.
Okay. That
They're
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, I love regular cigarettes and like porn. I have to like leaf through in a magazine and like spoons.
Oh yeah, I wrote down also whenever Ash, his head gets cut off.
They rock his shit.
They rock his shit. He was doing some spinnies,
Yeah.
just spinning around.
I know,
That was kind of funny. And then we find out that he was just a robot.
And filled to the brim with jizz. The man's blood is jizz.
Oh no, Ben's back to
Agreeing.
agreeing with you.
That was like, it's like, why do you have to make his insides milk? That word milk.
don't
He's
know.
like, his face is covered in it,
I don't know.
looking like the end of the Houston 500.
I don't even know what that is, and I don't want to know what
Do
it
you
is.
know? Yeah.
No, I don't.
I feel like I should tell you what the Houston 500 is. There was a famous porn star.
Did I say yes? I want to know. I don't remember. Roll the tape back. Did I say yes?
I'm just powering through.
Typical man.
Yeah, I gotta tell you why this joke
Okay, fine.
works.
Tell me about your nasty
The
pornographics.
Houston 500. I've never seen it. It's just famous.
Go ahead.
She had sex with 500 men in a row.
Okay.
And so that's kind of what Ash looks like at the end of the day.
That don't even make sense.
When he's like, his head's just sitting on there and it's just like covered in like the white like the robot jizz.
So you're telling me the 500 guys that she had sex with all just jizzed randomly everywhere?
Yeah, probably.
She made it to 620 nuts.
620 nuts.
Wow. They should have called it the Houston 620.
500 has a little more of a ring to it.
Yeah. 500 does have a better ring to it. But I like that she hit her goal and she's like, no. I got a few more in me.
I got 120 more in me.
Yeah. I got 120 more in me.
Okay,
What-
are you done being a nasty pervert?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways,
I mean,
Sigourney Weaver's like, all right, listen up, you dumb fucks. I'm taking in charge. Go get some food. We're gonna take the shuttle, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. Okay. So, the only other girl that's in this cast, the secondary lead, I don't remember her name, and then the other guy,
Yaphet Kotto. I remember his name because he's awesome.
Oh, okay. He was great in it. And then, so they go off to get some food. And then Sigourney Weaver is trying to figure out, I forget, she's like loading up the shuttle. She's getting Jonesies or whatever his
She
name
like
is.
is initiating a countdown because you have to blow the thing
Oh,
up.
right. Okay.
But then she remembers she has to get Jonesy.
Right. I find it so funny, and maybe I just like don't know about this, but I
Yeah.
find it so funny in old movies how there's always like a self-destruction button.
I love that this mining ship
Has a self-destruction.
just is like, what situation other than this one specifically would you build a ship that's like, yeah, we should have a button that makes it explode?
Yeah. And it wasn't like a complicated day process of like all these things you have to do.
Nope.
Someone could just be having a bad
Yeah,
day.
he's like, you pull up these cylinders, you push a button in them, and then you push them back down. That's it.
You know what? Actually, more movies need.
I think everyone deserves to have a self-destruct button in their life for those bad days. Just like I wouldn't think most people would use it. I think it would be like the fact that you did have one.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't want to push it, but I love knowing that I could.
Being like, hey, you came home late,
Yeah.
kiddo. Don't make me press that self-destruct button.
I would be like, I'd be like letting it count down to 5 every time.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you did this.
You did this.
Buddy.
Now mommy has to blow up the whole house.
Yeah, this is on you.
This is on you.
Yeah.
And you have to live with that in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so the guy and the girl go off to get some food. And of course, the alien comes
And
kills the guy.
then
And then the alien puts a tentacle,
the tail.
his tail, in the girl's ass.
Yeah, that was
That wasn't needed.
the alien's like, I got some time. I could get my jimmies.
I could not believe that scene. I was just like, that alien didn't do that to anybody else. Why did the
Nope.
alien put his tail in her ass?
Yeah, he's like, no. This is
No
this,
warning.
no.
No warm up.
This alien is not a gentleman.
No. All right, I got a question for you.
Yeah, please. All right.
All right, you have a good time at the drawing room. You bring a nice hot girl back. She got a big old tail.
I didn't notice it because the bar was dark.
The bar's, if you've never been in the drawing room, it's a very dark,
Yeah.
grimy bar.
Yeah.
But fun karaoke spots on, I think, Tuesday nights? No,
Sundays.
Sunday nights, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're singing Elvis. You're killing it. She takes you home. She got a big old tail.
Yeah.
You don't notice, but she's so hot, you don't care.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, I'm putting my tail in your ass. You say yes or you say no? Be so real right now. Don't be fake about it. Be so real.
I gotta say no.
You don't say no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guess what? That alien didn't even ask her, so
Yeah, and the alien's canceled.
that alien is canceled. If it's canceled for anything,
Hard canceled.
I could not believe you put it in her butthole like
I
that.
know. Nasty.
Nasty alien. He had all that fucking goop on him. He couldn't even lubricate it before.
Yeah. He didn't. Why didn't he at least spit on the tail?
Quinn! Disgusting! I already know what would happen.
Warm it up.
I already know what would happen if an alien, or if that girl that you took from the drawing room did that to you.
With her tail.
It would go in so easy. No warm up. She'd go whoop, and then you'd be like, "Did you put it in?" I already know.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Sigourney Weaver's, she presses the button. She's trying to blow up the spaceship. She grabs the cat, which thank God. I was actually going to be really sad if the cat didn't make
Oh
it.
no! At that point, everyone else is dead. We have to save Jonesy.
Have to save Jonesy.
Jonesy has to be alive.
Right. She takes the cat And then I was kind of confused. Was she trying to stop it from blowing up?
Oh, I think she was decided to try to stop it because I think she didn't have Jonesy at that point. Because you remember she said
No, she had Jonesy.
no, she had it in the carrier. She saw the alien. Set Jonesy down and then ran back.
Oh,
And
to
so,
stop it.
She thinks because she felt like she was out of time.
Got it.
And then she was able to go back, and Jonesy was still there, and the alien left. So she's like, "All right, great."
Right. And then, yeah, so
They get off the ship.
they get off the ship in their little lifesaver ship.
Yeah.
And then
Wouldn't
the ship
you know?
blows up. Hold on, the ship blows up.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, got him.
Yeah. Usually, like, she's like, "I got you.
She got a bowl of cereal and a cigarette and said, got him.
Got you, you son of a bitch."
Oh, yeah, that's what she says. She's like, got him. That'd been fun. And it's so funny because I couldn't remember how it ended. So I was almost like, okay, I guess it's ending.
kinda-
But then when it wasn't ending, I was like, oh, I already know what's coming
Because
up.
it's anticlimactic. The idea of she doesn't even see the alien as she's getting off the ship.
That's so true.
It'd be like such a bum. I think it'd be a bummer.
I thought maybe the alien was going to be on top of the ship.
Right, if they like survive in space or something.
Right. And so we see that the alien was actually tuckered away
It
in,
really wedged itself in there.
wedged itself in there, but like he was sleeping.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was taking a little power nap.
He's taking a disco nap.
Yeah,
He was day drinking.
He had been day drinking. It's like,
He's like, fuck,
this is a
where
good
am
place.
I?
This is a good place to chill, right?
And then we get Sigourney Weaver and some little chonies and a little t-shirt. She
No
looking
ass.
good. No ass. No
she
ass.
had that. She had that. She had that 70s white woman ass. They had not developed. They had not developed the technology yet for her.
Again, the year 21,
Yeah.
22.
No, yeah, Gap technology had been lost to time.
She realizes the alien's on the ship.
Yeah.
She's hiding. She puts her little astronaut suit on.
Yep.
She covers that little ass up.
Yep.
And she
Sends his ass into space.
sends his ass into space.
Yeah, cooks him.
Cooks him, but he's hanging on by the side because
Well, she shot him with a grappling hook.
yeah, and so he was hanging on by the rope. He's climbing up. The badass that she is, she sets the jets off.
Yeah.
Blows his ass to smithereens.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, got him.
And again, like I'm worried, like she opened the door. I was like, how did Jonesy survive? But,
He was in the bed.
oh, he was already safe, like inside
She
the bed.
put him in the little sleep bed thing.
Yeah, and closed the door.
She closed the door.
Yeah, because like thank God.
I know, imagine.
Yeah, like she had to blow. Yeah, because like she had to make one last sacrifice and like blow Jonesy out, and the alien would have been really such a bummer.
Yeah, see, I love cats so much that like I hate seeing them die in movies and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad Jonesy was saved. But like realistically, I was thinking about it. I was like, if I was actually on that ship, I would definitely try and save my cat. But towards the end, I'd be like, sorry, dude.
Yeah, I
like
got.
at some point, I gotta let you go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
But maybe she's a better person than me.
Yeah.
And and then so she's doing a little like video log or not video log, like audio log.
Saying it's like kind of saying,
She's
hey,
the sole survivor.
Yeah, everyone's gone,
She's petting Jonesy
Yeah.
on her lap,
and we kind of fade out.
but she didn't get any food.
Well, she goes and puts herself back to.
Oh, that's true.
They had a bed in there, so they just like she just like puts up like an SOS, and she'll go to sleep till someone picks her up.
Got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I did a little research into this. My big takeaway from this, and I feel like I haven't seen anyone talk on it. It felt like a retelling of The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which is a chapter from Dracula.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, Dracula like books a passage to England, and then like the chapter is like talking about like how by the time the ship got there, all the crew had died mysteriously, and the ship crashes onto the rocks, and that's how Dracula gets to England. And I felt like this like kind
cool.
of very closely mirrored that story, and I thought, oh, surely maybe they used it. And then looking into like the inspiration for the story, it's not mentioned, so I felt very smart.
You are smart.
Yeah.
You are.
I
Except
felt-
when you're being a nasty pervert.
Yes, I can be smart and a nasty pervert. I contain multitudes.
Okay, so what's your rating on this?
5 chest bursters out of 5 chest bursters.
Aw, cute.
Yeah. How about you?
My rating would be for Adri Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it was a really good movie. I don't really have any notes on it.
It feels it feels like
It
lean.
feels kind of perfect,
and
right?
perfect.
Maybe the cigarettes and the old timey stuff kind of that's supposed to be set in the future kind of throws me off a
Yeah.
little bit. But other than that, I think it's great. I'd say 98%
Yeah.
for Adri Tomatoes.
Yeah. And I love how everyone just looks like people too. That helped a lot. Mm-hmm. Like no one was like overly young or like too pretty. Like Sigourney Weaver did look like a movie. I forget she like looked like a movie star back then. She's got kind of a strong face, but she's still like very pretty.
She's very pretty.
You forget.
You forget, and I almost like am scared to say it because this is exactly what I said about Shelley Duvall. But like when I was a kid, I remember not thinking she was pretty, but now
Yeah.
that she's older, or now that I'm older, looking back at it, I'm like, oh damn, she's like fine.
And she's a movie star. It's like, oh yeah.
Fine.
And she's like has this presence.
Okay, if she dies, I swear to
Oh my
God.
God.
I swear to
We're
God.
ending it.
We're ending this. We have to end it.
It's too much power.
We're ending it.
No one should have this much power.
Absolutely not.
Or we can start using it for good, I guess.
That's true.
Should just start talking about bad people more often.
Honestly, yeah.
Maybe
But
because of me, Marilyn Manson will die.
I know we have a special guest coming up, right, for the interview part.
Yeah, but you were talking about you're not feeling well.
Well, it's because I never drink Celsiuses,
Yeah.
and this is like my first time drinking, and I don't know if people also relate to this. Maybe it's just like too much caffeine, but like I was drinking the Celsius, and I was like, I don't like feel so good,
Yeah.
But the tightwad in me is like, well, I already bought it, so I gotta
Right.
drink it. I can't not, I don't know. I just feel like really like sweaty and gross, and maybe I'm just like severely dehydrated, but not feeling well after drinking that Celsius.
You want to go like lie down on the kitchen table?
No, last time I did that, I kind of hurt my back a little bit because I was all sprawled out.
You sure we could get you like a nice bowl of
No,
cereal?
I don't want to miss out on the interview portion.
No, go.
Sorry, I think the Celsius is.
Reacting poorly. Should I get a spoon?
Can you get a spoon for me?
Yeah.
Or something? I don't feel so good.
All right, hold on.
Oh no, my titties feel extra big. What's happening inside of my titties? Are they growing?
Looks like you're getting a third.
Oh no, am I getting a third titty? Oh no.
You're going through extra puberty. Oh my God, it's the alien. Hello and welcome to Creature Conversations.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Well, this is such a surprise. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Of course, I've been sitting inside of Adri for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And a little stinky.
It's a little stinky in there?
It's a little stinky in there.
Well, it's a little stinky out here too.
It's a little stinky everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but there's a lot of bacteria in Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
And it can form into a little alien.
Oh, did the Celsius kind of like kickstart everything and
It kickstarted it. And now I'm free.
now you're here?
Don't worry, Adri will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I know how she used to party in high school and college. This is nothing compared to.
Oh, she'll bounce back
She'll bounce back normal.
just fine. She'll be back here next week.
She will be back here. She's just resting her eyes right now.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. I think we've never had an extraterrestrial on the show before. It's so exotic.
Are you flirting with me?
Maybe.
Oh, you nasty bastard. Nasty.
I've never been with someone from off planet before.
Oh.
So tell us a little about yourself.
So I'm an extraterrestrial, bouncing from people to people through their energy drinks.
Yeah.
So I do what I gotta do.
Do you have a day job, or are you from a family that's comfortable?
Oh, we're upper middle class, so we have a second vacation home, but it's nothing fancy. We're just
Rich.
no. I mean, yes, I don't have a day job, but my day job is taking over people's bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, well, you're here on Earth. Anything besides taking other people's bodies over? Are you here to promote something or like get the message out?
Yes, I am trying to get the message out that there is life outside of you all.
Yes.
Okay. We gave that message a while ago, but no one seemed to really care.
Yeah, like over the past couple of years, like the Navy, the Army, everyone's basically confirmed that you're real and you exist.
No one gave a rat's ass.
We didn't. We don't care.
Why do you not care?
We got a lot going on.
What do you got going on?
Climate change, the election,
Oh.
and we're all broke.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I know you don't know about that, but it's tough for us. 99%.
Hey, it's tough for me too. Okay.
Okay, how? Oh, really?
Because people don't take me serious because I have a wealthier family, an alien family.
Yeah, and you get to like be on vacation all the time and just have causes.
You think taking over people's body is vacation for me?
It seems pretty easy.
No. No.
You just pop your little head out.
You know how hard it is to pop out of skin?
No, I've never-
Especially this one here. She's got big old fat titties, and I had to push right through them.
Yeah,
Adri has some heavy naturals, and I had to push my way through.
yeah,
And that was hard.
that was hard.
And then her rib cage is there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this girl, she ain't taking care of her body. I had to go through a lot of Tostino pizza
Yeah.
rolls to get through here.
Do you stop to have like a couple little snacks?
No, I will never put something like that in my body. That's crazy.
Oh, your body's a temple, huh?
My body is a temple, and
Yeah.
I squeezed my way out,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really tough. I broke a sweat.
You're one of those people that takes like health and like natural. Do you believe in natural medicine?
What is that?
Like, do you do you not really adhere to Western medicine? Are you more of like a crystals are just as good? Do you have opinions on vaccines?
Yes, but my planet, we can never die. We
Yeah.
don't need medicine.
Okay.
So we can do whatever we want, whatever we need.
Would you at least would you maybe come here as a gesture of goodwill? Maybe you could share some of that science or technology with us?
No.
Because we die all the time.
No.
What?
You guys deserve to die.
That seems unfair.
Hello? Holocaust?
Oh, yeah, that's on us.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Hello?
I would say most of us are not pro.
Okay.
Uh,
We got to see what you guys do down here, and you guys are horrible, horrible people.
All right, so shoes on the other foot now, or whatever you wear on your feet. I guess nothing.
My feet? What's feet?
Oh, I guess if you were to fully climb out of there, you'd have like things that you walk around on.
Oh, you're talking about my balls.
Yeah.
In my planet, we call them balls.
Walk around. Okay, the shoes on the other balls now.
Now I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
So, your people have never done anything wrong.
No, never. Never. We saw what you guys did. Also, the JFK assassination.
Yeah.
I saw you guys did that.
That was a big deal to you.
That was a huge deal. We loved him.
Yeah, you loved him.
We loved him. Handsome man.
It was just
Handsome.
so you're a little superficial.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see what you guys have done on this planet. You guys don't deserve to live forever, like us.
All right.
I'll be damned if I let you guys live forever.
And so, are there more like you? Did you bring friends in like a posse or an entourage?
Oh, you'll see. I saw you were drinking a 7-Eleven Slurpee.
I was gonna say like Celsius is very popular. Is that a warning that all Celsius or all energy drinks can do this to us then?
Just a lot of drinks that aren't good for you. And so I saw you drinking that 7-Eleven cherry Coke Slurpee.
I gotta get my slurp on.
So you might be getting a little gas later in your stomach.
Oh no. Mm-hmm. Is there anything I can do to stop it? Like maybe like pouring drink something else to kind of mix inside my body. Hopefully.
Yeah, vegetables.
Oh, I think I'm gonna let the thing get me then.
You would rather an alien burst out of your chest
Then eat.
than eat a vegetable.
Then eat yucky vegetables.
See, this is why you guys don't deserve to live forever.
Why not?
Must I remind you? 9/11.
You heard about that?
Heard about it. There was a whole a whole fuss about how you can't go on an airplane, and that's where a lot of places that we hijack. We like to take over planes
Yeah.
and spaceships because that's our
Oh,
thing. That's our thing. We
yeah.
take over
You take
flying
over.
crafts.
Yes.
Oh, don't look at me like that, like you were judging me. I didn't do 9/11. Who did 9/11? A human.
A human did 9/11. Yes. Humans.
Humans.
Mm-hmm.
George Bush.
And George Bush. We don't count him. Hear that,
We all
George?
know George did it.
Yeah, we all know George knew about it. Signed off on it. Scribbled it down with crayon.
So the only message I'm here, actually, there is no real message, more of a command.
Okay.
We're coming here to take over.
Oh,
We do not come in peace.
damn. Is that what you chose this year? You chose an election year?
I chose election year.
Yeah. Is this how you announce your candidacy?
Yes, I am running along with Trump
Oh.
and, no, not with him.
Oh, okay.
No,
You're running
an independent.
yeah, you're running as a third party. Well,
As a third party,
good luck with that.
I am running as a third party against Donald J. Trump
Yes.
and Kamala Harris.
All right. I'm sure the American public needs to know why should they vote for you, an alien chest burster?
Because I have a real insight on things.
Uh-huh.
I can see within. Because also I have mind reading capabilities.
Yes.
So.
But as far as policy goes, what are you promoting this, like healthcare or maybe greater reproductive rights? You seem like you might have an opinion on that, people's bodies.
Oh yeah, your body, my choice.
Your choice, yes.
Didn't you see the movie?
Yeah.
I put my tail wherever I want.
you did kind of put your tail wherever you wanted.
I put that tail.
I think you and a certain Republican candidate might get along. You might have some more in common with one of them than you think.
Maybe I should team up with them.
Yeah. Also, let's face it, America would never vote for a third party.
You don't think I have a chance?
Just historically speaking, no. But maybe as a part of a ticket. There's still time. And will you promise to get rid of TSA? I mean, that would probably help with the hijackings.
I love TSA.
You like the TSA?
'Cause I like looking and being where I'm not supposed to be.
Oh, you're a nasty little pervert.
I ain't a nasty little pervert. It's in my DNA. I can't help it.
That still doesn't mean it can be in your DNA and you can be nasty.
No.
Well, I
So
feel like I'm on the fence. I'm one of those classic undecided voters. So
maybe I could persuade.
I am open to casting my vote elsewhere. I'm not super excited about either candidate.
Okay. First order of business that I'll do
day
as
one-
president:
Day one in office. What are we doing? What are your first 100 days look like?
karaoke every night.
All right.
Because you know what I do love? I love a good entrance
Yeah. Oh, you
to
do.
a song.
Yeah.
So I will be singing. Everyone can do karaoke.
Okay.
And then second order of business, no more men. Because all those people I just referenced that really made the human race bad
Worse.
were all men.
That's true.
So,
Just you're gonna get rid of all of us.
yeah, get rid of you all. Keep some sperm lying around.
Just loose piles.
Loose piles of sperm lying around.
Just scoop it up whenever you need it.
Yep. And we'll put a little ice scooper next to it. And
Okay.
we don't need men. We don't need you at all.
All right. I would like to argue against that point, but I'm really having a hard time thinking of a reason why you. Yeah. I'm what you call an ally here on Earth.
I don't know what that means, but I don't believe it. Something about it,
Yeah.
I don't believe. Not one bit. Mm-mm. So that's what I'm here to command. That I am running for presidency in 2024. And my name, Ale. Last name, Ian.
Al Ian.
Ale Ian.
Al Ian.
Yes.
And yeah, this would be interesting. You'd be the first. I don't think you look like you have any kind of gender. That'd be
You guys still do that here?
Yeah, we do. Sorry, it's kind of a big deal.
See, this is why you guys all have to die. You guys don't deserve planet Earth.
I guess not. I mean, maybe we had a good run, a few 1,000 years, but maybe it's time for someone else. Time for a new way forward. You know what, Al? You've convinced me. You have
That's Mr. Ian Teal.
Oh, but you still use Mister. You don't have like a fancier term.
I'm just speaking your
Oh,
language.
so yeah, you're dumbing it down for me.
I'm dumbing it down for you.
All right.
Because you don't look that smart. But you know who is smart?
Who?
This girl's chest I just popped out.
Oh, you just lost my vote.
What? How?
You had me. Now,
No.
now you're just making shit
no,
up.
she's smart.
Now you're just making
she's
shit
street
up.
smart. She's street smart. I can read her thoughts. She's street smart.
Okay.
I bet if both of you got lost, she would survive and you wouldn't.
Okay, sure, maybe.
You don't seem much like an ally right now, if you ask me.
Why? Because I don't support her street smarts?
There's something evil about you that I don't like.
It's my it's my Y chromosome.
Exactly. All right. Well, I gotta go start making some posters
I
for
know.
my
I'm assuming
campaign.
you're gonna finish climbing out of that body now
Yeah, I'm gonna have to scurry off real quick
on your balls.
on my balls and then make some physical posters
Yeah,
to
people-
put around.
You need a slogan. You leave us with you need to leave us with a slogan.
Oh, okay. We want to help me workshop.
Yeah,
some?
we should like, because we had famously guess we can.
I'm with her.
Yeah, lock her up
Lo- This is what I mean about it. There's something evil
a
about
little
you.
bit. I don't know why not.
What about who the hell else are you gonna vote for?
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Right, that's good. Who the hell us?
I'm in her. That's good.
I like
I like that.
yeah, that's a good
Instead
one.
of I'm with her, I'm in her.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know, but pervs could like get a hang. Perverts
Perverts?
might get a hold of that slogan.
I see. I see. What about what are some other ones? What are some old past ones?
I like Ike.
I like Alien.
It might be short and simple. I like Alien.
Okay, give me another one. Give me another one.
It's the economy, stupid.
Is the economy stupid?
It's the economy, stupid.
It's-
It's the economy, stupid.
Oh,
Bill Clinton.
yeah. Well, don't even get me started on Bill.
Yeah, Dirty Bill.
Dirty Bill.
Dirty Bill.
Dirty. Okay, so it's the economy. Alien.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another one.
I don't know if it's a slogan. Reagan said, "What Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall."
Say it again.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Hey, alien. Tear,
Tear
down
down
this
this wall.
chest.
Hey, I like that.
I like that.
That might be the one.
That might be the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on a T-shirt. Put on a thing. We'll start sticking them on lawns. But yeah, this was.
Wait, I'm so thirsty. Can you feed me some Celsius real quick?
I think you've had enough.
No. She's had enough. I haven't had any.
I think you've had plenty.
I want a little alien to pop out of my chest, so feed it to me. Ew, your hand smells.
All right, I think that's enough from you.
All right, I'm about to scurry off and make some posters.
Yeah, you
Adri should be fine in 4 to 6 hours, okay?
Yeah.
Just give her some Red Bull and she'll be fine.
Oh yeah, it's true.
You have to counteract it, the
Yeah.
Celsius with Red Bull.
with Red Bull's medicine.
All right. And don't forget,
Vote Alien
Alien
in 2024.
And my slogan is, "Hey, alien,
Tear down this
this
chest." All right.
All right.
All right. That's all for this week. Signing off.